compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Murray. Loses the football, the scramble is on. That's going to be recovered by the return team, narrowly avoiding a disastrous start to this game.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
On the run, it's Lyle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Pollard. He'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on third and a mile. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on fourth down?
And it's fielded at the 40. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gonna run it. It's Davis. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Noles will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Canes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Past the 30. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The defensive penalty moves the ball closer now on 2nd and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They can't stop him. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Weinke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Murray. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And then here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the screen pass, incomplete and nearly intercepted. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Parr. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
4th down.
The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down.
Easy. Dino. Timber. And
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
This is turning into a marathon drive. Play number 13 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And wow, Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's reeled in. It's Young. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And the Knowles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to field it. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Using his legs, it's Lyle.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Zips it down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
1st down and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long now at the 17. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Carr. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Carr. Brings her in the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fighting off the defender. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. And that will give them the lead now.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and 1st down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Canes will have to punt this one away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Murray. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in back.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Hurricanes are looking to keep this drive going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this 1st down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run.
Ball's loose. They scramble for it. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Carr. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grinding away with a running gain. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And it's a kneel down.
Chris, anytime you can go on the road in college football and get a win, it is a major success. They're in victory formation. See the fans now heading to the exits.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.